Hello. Hey guys. Good to see you with us today. Today is our second to last video stream until the year 2021. Of course, the year 2021 is like less than half a month away, so it's not like we have to wait that long. Hello, Dagger. Good to see you. What's up, Cap? While we're here, we're going to do, yesterday I was kind of like, we were interrupted during our coding, and I spent all night thinking about that coding. And I thought that I would, I just wanted to like finish working on that game. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a little bonus episode of Coding with Captain today. Did you get my email that I sent you like a week ago? Probably. I kind of remember talking to you about it on the stream. Yay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're going to get a little bonus coding today, and we're going to make that game way cooler. And I think that we're going to start from scratch. So start from scratch on the scratch. So here is mrincorvia.com, the internet's premier website for awesome STEM-related games and stuff. Although it did get a little more sad recently because you click on games, and my favoriteest game of all games was Lightbot. It was great, but now it's blocked by Flash because Flash is dead. So that's sad. We'll have to figure out if we can figure out how to get Lightbot working on Chromebooks. If you want to play Lightbot, it's still available on the Android store and on the Apple store, so you can check those things out. Okay, so yesterday we worked on, let's go to my stuff, this Holiday App 2.0. And it has this like little movie in front of it. And I want to actually just start over a new one because every time we want to test, we're going to have to like watch that movie. Ugh, annoying. So we're going to just skip that. We're going to just start over from a news. I'll miss you when we have break. Yeah, I'll probably pop on every now and then and do some cool things. I actually been putting together a little Twitch channel. I thought maybe that we could stream some like non-school related things on Twitch, you know. So we'll see. Let me know if you think that would be a good idea. Okay. Yes, I will miss our fireside chats also. Okay, so the game that I'm thinking of doing is a game where presents are going to fall down from the ceiling and you have to catch them. And the way you catch them is by moving a train that has gifts on them. And you have to catch the good presents in the good list, presents in the good box, and the bad in the coal box. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Well, yesterday I was distracted a lot, so I'm going to try to focus today. Focus. We're going to try to get this done. So let's see if we can't find a background real quick that kind of looks like a workshop. Do we have like a Santa workshop kind of a thing going on here? Doesn't really look. We got a witch house. Why do you got all these witch houses and we don't have any like Santa workshop? Well, let's just pick something. Let's pick this room 1. That could kind of be. There's some toys in the background, right? That could kind of be like a workshop. Okay, let's draw on this guy. Let's get rid of that. get rid of this. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to draw we're going to convert it to vector, and we're going to draw some railroad tracks on this. Okay, so a road is going to be, just draw a line, boop, and draw another line in parallel, boop. Okay, now we can zoom in. And we're going to just draw some railroad tracks like this. And we're just going to do this really quick because we don't want to spend a lot of time working on the art. What we want to do is get the coding working. But I do want to have something that kind of like resembles a train track. So let's just go quick. See, some of it is sticking up there. We're not going to even mind. And some of the railroad tracks are going to be like wider than others. We're not going to mind that either. We're just going to just draw them all. I was reading my book. Miss you guys. I'm going to miss you guys too. Okay, there is our railroad track going across the floor. Now let's draw ourselves a train. Okay, we're going to draw a choose a sprite. Nope, not choose a sprite. Actually, is there a train? No train. There's a trampoline. Look at that. Isn't that silly? Okay, so let's draw a train. Just a real quick train. Choo-choo train. Let's do, okay, we're going to do a red train. And a wheel. And another wheel. My train kind of looks like a tractor, doesn't it? My train kind of looks like a tractor. We'll fix it. I mean, there's not really that big wheel, right? They're all like the same size. Okay, let's like recolor these. He's gonna be more gray. And this guy can be a deeper red. And this guy can be dark. Okay, so here's my train. Okay. And it's way too big. Look at it on the screen there. It's way too big. So let's select the whole thing. We'll do Control A to select the whole thing, and we're just going to shrink it down even more. There we go. Okay, we're going to put that on the middle there. Okay. Hello, Maya. Thanks, Micah. Super awesome train, right? Super awesome train. Okay, and we're going to just put it down here. We're going to do when... Okay, so let's not worry about... Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to just set up the ability for us to have a title screen. And so when you want to do that, what you want to do is you want to set up a message to start the game. You don't want to use when green flag clicked. You only do that when what you do is you make something else. You only do it once here, and that is to start a message, broadcast message, and we're going to call this message start game. Okay? So now we have start game. We're going to use that instead of the when green flag clicked. Because when we do when green flag clicked, it's just right from the beginning. We can't have anything before the start of the game. if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna just do this. We're gonna grab the when I receive start game. That's gonna be very similar to our green flag. So we're gonna just go to our current position, and let's just change it to negative 130 instead of 131. Just a little more good number there. Okay, so there we are. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to have our train have two cars. Okay, a good list car and a bad list car. So let's paint a new sprite, and we are going to do a, let's see. All right, so the good kids are going to have like a green car. Oh, that's the outline. What am I doing here? The fill should be green. There we go. And the outline should be black. Okay, so we're going to just do this like a platform. And we're going to give it 2 wheels. 1 wheel. Copy paste. 2 wheels. Okay, and we're going to select all that. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, and well, actually, let's put it more like that kind of a middle. Actually, well, let's just finish drawing it first. Okay, now we're going to make a box. Okay. So let's do this kind of a thing. And we're going to make it a little darker green. And we're going to give it a yellow ribbon. Look at that. Does that look like a present? What do you think? Does that look like a present? And then let's draw let's draw like an opening here. So we grab that. So now it kind of looks like an open present. Actually, that doesn't work. Let's grab this, copy, paste, move, flip. There we go. Okay, what do you think? Good? Let's grab the whole thing. Let's shrink it down. We want it to be pretty good size. There we go. Let's put this in the middle. Cool. And what we're going to do, there we go. Okay, so let's check it out. It should be, let's go to our code, and we're going to say when we start the game, when I receive start game, we're going to go to right here. Okay, so let's see. This is x15 and this is x114. Let's change this to 115. So now they're 100 apart. Okay, so they're 100 apart, the x, see? So x is 15 on the train, and on the gift one, x is 115. Okay, so let's just duplicate our sprite here. And we're going to tell this one what we need another 100, so we'll do 215 here. Okay, there we go. So see we got our train. Now this one we want to change the colors. So let's change this light green to, we're going to just desaturate it. Let's do, this is the naughty list presents. So we're just going to do like gray, and then the green is going to be also desaturated. The gray, we'll make it a little darker, even like that. And then even the wrapping paper is going to be gray. This is so much fun. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll color it a little brown. How about that? Yuck. Glitching arg? What's glitching? What's glitching? Is my stream glitching? Okay. So here we are. We got our 2 train cars. Let's rename them. We'll call this Good Box, and we'll name this one Bad Box. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the same controls for all of the sprites. So there's two ways to do this, guys. I'm going to do this 2 different ways. Show you 2 different ways, okay? First is we'll do it the right way, and we'll do it the wrong way first, and then we will do the right. No, yes. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're going to do the right way and the wrong way. So we're going to do, so first for train, we're going to do when right arrow and when left arrow, okay? So we're going to say, first let's change its moving properties, okay? We're going to say move, point in direction. When we press the right arrow, point to the right, move 10 steps. Duplicate. Left arrow. Left arrow. Move 10 steps. Okay, so now we have it so that if we can move the train left and right. See? Okay? Now, we want the train to like all go together, right? Oh, your internet is bad. No. Don't lag. So we want the train to go all together, right? So there's 2 ways to do this. We can duplicate the blocks over here. We can do when right arrow, key pressed, point in direction, move 10 steps, duplicate, left arrow, point to the left, change its swapping properties. Okay, so now because these keys are the same as these keys, because the good box and the train have the same keys, they're both going to change the value by the same time. So see, it looks like they're connected now. But what's happening is each key is moving each one independently. They happen to just be moving the same amount. Okay? They happen to be moving the same amount. Now, that is the wrong way to do it. Now let me tell you why. Let's say later we want to change the arrow keys to like WASD or something, right? I would have to change it twice. So let's do another way, okay? So let's get rid of, we're going to change the train, we're going to get rid of the good boxes keys here. So now only the train is moving, right? We're going to set up a forever loop after when I receive start, okay? So let's go to control, let's do forever, and we want to say go to, all right, so here is the XY, go to, and what we want is we want to, let's see, hold on. Okay, so we're going to need to set up some variables here. So here is under train, we're going to start recording where it is on the screen, okay? So let's make a new variable. We're going to call it train X because we're going to be judging its X coordinate. All right, so train X. And when I receive start game, we're just going to say forever set the train X variable to wherever it is the X position. Okay, so now it's going to, you'll see right up here. So see right now it's at 15. See how it changes? This is the current X variable. Okay, now what we can do is we can go to the good box, and now what we can say is go to, all right, or even better, don't even do the set. We can just do set the X variable of this good box to plus, we'll set it to whatever the train's X is plus 100, right? Now it's going to do the same thing. In fact, there's this cool little like janky motion. It looks more like a train. Choo 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 choo. There's a tiny little bit of delay. Oh, look at that. When you go fast, it's like whoa, whoa. That's kind of neat. And we can actually like compensate for this by drawing a little connector on our train. Let's do that real quick. Let's just draw like a yeah, something like this. Just like, oh, not like that. Like this. There we go. We'll just draw a little connector that goes like that. And then what we can do, let's send this piece to the back. So it's behind. Back. There we go. So now look. Now it looks like we have a little like connector. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It only shows up when we go fast. It's like, oh, I'm pulling you. That's neat, right? And we can do the same for this. So let's just copy this. Go to the good box, paste it here, zoom in, we'll put it right there, and we'll send it to the back. Okay, and now we need to do the same code for this, right? So let's go copy the blocks. We're just going to duplicate this, give it over to the, well, that didn't work. What happened there? There we go. Snap that on. Now, instead of plus 100, plus 200. Stop spamming. Micah, yeah, what's going on, man? The mailman has letters? What are you guys talking about? Spamming is when you send the same message over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so let's take a look at our train. Looking good. Except, okay, so this guy didn't work right. This stick. So let's change its, we're gonna just grab this guy. We'll cut, we'll go to the bad box, we'll paste it over here like this, send it to the back, go. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Cool, huh? We can even have the same effect. Instead of doing the train X, we could do, okay, never mind. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's make this game a game. Okay? Okay. So let's make a new sprite here. Let's just choose a sprite. It's going to be called, this sprite is going to be, this is going to be our first toy. It's going to be a, what do we want to get? How about a truck? Okay, truck is way too big. So let's set the size to these things to be like 25%. There we go, little truck, right? Little truck. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, when we receive start game, we're going to say go to, well, first we'll do show. And we're going to say go to the top of the screen, which is what? How about 160? 180. Y 180. And then we'll have a random position between like 150, negative 150 to 150. Okay. So we'll do a random number here. Minus 150, negative 150 to positive 150. Okay. And then we're going to have it drop down. I beg you, Cap told you. Spamming is when you send the same message over and over and over again to annoy people. Okay, it's going to pop up at this top of the screen, and then it's going to forever or repeat until touching edge. Okay. No, not that. Repeat until, let's do the x is less than negative 150. Or no, you know what? We'll just, hold on. We're just gonna do forever. Okay, forever. Point in direction downward. And move 2 steps. Okay, here we go. So there we go. You can see that it is now a random position somewhere. Okay, and it falls down. And what you need to do is you need to move your train to catch it like that. Okay? Okay, and then what we'll do is we will have now what we want to do, so let's put these aside. We're going to use them in a second. We're going to have an if-else block. If the variable's y position, if the variable's y position is greater than negative 150, then do this stuff. Otherwise, duplicate. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to duplicate the whole thing. Otherwise, duplicate the thing. So now what it's going to do, it is going to fall. And it's going to, see? It's going to fall. And if it hits the floor, it just respawns. Okay? Now what we need to do is make it so that it goes into the box. I'm going to send it to the back. So it looks like it's going into the box. Let's start over again. I have not seen your new video. What is your new video about, Micah? All right, inside this, we're going to put a new if. If touching good box, and we're going to need a score. So make a variable. We're going to call it score. If touching good box, sets change score by 1 and pick a random place and go to the top. Okay, go. All right, so now it's falling. If it hits the floor, Boom, nothing. If it goes into the good box, there we go. We got a point. $15 score. 16 score. Okay, good. Cool. All right, now we'll do something else. We're going to duplicate this, and we're going to say if touching the bad box, we're just going to do game over. And we're going to just, let's broadcast a message called game over, which we'll use later. Game over. And we will say, and we're just going to do stop all. Okay. So, good box gets us a point. Oh, let's say we want to set our variable, set score to 0 here. And we can hide this. Let's hide our train X variable. Okay, here we go. So we got our score. Goes into the good box. We get points. And if we put a toy in the bad box, game over. Okay, right? Game over. Cool. I was reading my book. Oreo plays a video game. Testing a new camera. I did not see you there, young fella. It's about my cat playing a video game. What? Your cat plays video games? What video game were they playing? Were they playing Catcraft? Minecat? I'm trying to think of other cat video game names that could be. Okay. So read them now. I'm not what? Okay, so here we go. We got a toy falling. Cool. And now what we want is we want to do a coal. So let's make a coal. Paint a coal. We're currently overtime, but I really wanted to finish this game. I was so excited about it yesterday. I want to finish this game. So let's make a coal. We're just going to draw a circle, and then we're going to warp it. Just grab these things, do some bending. What do you think? Does that look like a lump of coal? I think it kind of looks like a lump of coal. Right? Yeah, it looks like a lump of coal. Okay. So let's put it back in the middle. Don't want to mess that up. And let's resize it down to the way we want. That's good. Let's put it in the middle. There we go. Okay, so we got coal. Let's rename it coal. And we're going to basically copy the code for our truck. So let's just look at this giant lump of code we got here. We're going to grab it all, and we're going to duplicate it into the coal. Okay, so here we are. We got our coal now. And we just want to swap the things inside the good box and bad box. So if, right, because coal goes in the bad box. So if you get coal in the bad box, score goes up by 1. And if it goes in the good box, okay? Okay, the last thing, so now we got, there we go. So you try to catch it, the good box in there. You try to get the, right, get the presents. Oh, see, I lost. I put the coal in the wrong box. See, I lost. So now what we want to do is we want to just make it so that there's a bit of a random speed that happens. So Let's go take a look here. When it goes back to the top, we're going to just give it a random speed. So, so see how it's always moving by 2 steps? What we want to do is we want to change that. Let's do make a new variable. We're going to call this one good present speed. Okay, actually we're going to rename truck. We're going to rename it to good present. Okay. Good. Uh-oh. Project could not be saved. Okay, there we go. Okay, good present speed is, we're going to set the good present speed. Set good present speed to 2. Actually, what we're going to do, let's set it to pick a random number between 1 and 5. Okay, good present speed. And you know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to make a new variable. We're going to need to make a new variable called coal speed. Make a variable coal speed. You guys following along with this? This is some advanced stuff we're dealing with here. Coal speed is also going to be random 1 to 5. Okay, so let's set our good present speed is going to equal, so move 2 steps, no, move good present speed. Coal, move 2 steps, no, move coal speed. Now we can change this variable coal speed and we can manipulate how fast they drop. So every time it warps up to the top, we're going to say set coal speed. Nope, not this one. Set coal speed. We're going to change this to good present speed, and we're going to have a random number. Pick a random number between 1 to 5. Okay, duplicate that, drop it over here in coal. That did not work. I'm having problems copying and pasting things. We'll just do it manually. Set coal speed, random number 1 to 5. Read them. We miss you, but read the letters. He's at the door. Oh, are you talking about yesterday when my friend came over? That wasn't the mailman. Okay, so now we have random speeds for these 2 different gifts. Oh man, this is gonna be a hard game. Maybe 1 to 5 is too fast. Let's do 1 to 4. Let's do 1 to 4. 5 is fast. Okay, let's try again. Okay, there's. Okay, and what we want to do is oh, I lost because it touched the bad box. Okay, what I want to do is we want to change the scoring a bit. So if the good present goes into the box, we're going to change score by 10. Okay, so you get 10 points for getting it in the right box, okay? But if it hits the ground, you lose a point. So that way you can let them go by, but you don't really want to, right? You want to catch as many as you can. So let's do change score by -1. And we're going to just drop one of these over into the coal. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Okay, change coal. There we go. So now, if presents hit the ground, you lose points. But you can catch points real quick. Yeah, there's 8, see? There we go. Oh no, get out of the way. Oh my goodness, like the 2 slowest presents in the world. Now you can catch points. Okay, I feel like 1 is too slow. So we're gonna do is change speeds random 2 to 4. 2 to 4. Okay, Let's try that. Oh no, I lost immediately. Look at that, bummer. Okay, get that one. Get out of the way. Oh, got it. There we go. We got ourselves a present catching game. No! Oh. 60. 60 was my high score. Okay, I'm going to share this. We're going to call this present catcher. Okay? And let's share this. Let's say use left and right arrows to move the train and catch the good presents in the green box and the coal in the gray box. MrIncorvia.com. Okay, so let's share this. I'm going to put this in chat. What is your high score, guys? Go beat 60. What did I get? I got 60. Can you beat 60? I'll put it on MrIncorvia.com too. Let's go to Scratch example. Oh, I got to sign in. Okay, go beat it. Go beat it. Can you beat 60? I'm going to put this on MrIncorvia.com, the Scratch examples. Okay, let's see here. We're going to call this present catcher. Okay, it is on MrIncorvia.com. So here you go. Go to MrIncorvia.com. Go to MrIncorvia.com. Click on code. Go to Scratch examples. And then down here on the bottom is present catcher. So it's in the chat. It's on MrIncorvia.com. Who can beat, and you know what we're going to do? Let's put it on the Google Classroom too. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's Alice. Hey, Alice. What is Twitch? Can we get on Chromebook? Yeah, Twitch is just like it's YouTube, except it's only live and it is only for video games. So it would be like a non-official thing. Okay, where is my... I am most definitely excited for break. Oh, yes. Here we are, coding. We'll just put it up here. Okay. Boom. Can you beat a score of 60? Question mark. Post. Okay. We doing 2 streams today? Guess we could. Started 10 minutes ago. Give at command block. Type in blocks kill. Type one in chat. What are you talking about, Mr. Tucker? I mean, obviously some kind of Minecraft thing. Are we on Minecraft right now? That's to ban the TNT in the realm. I thought the TNT was turned off. Didn't I turn off like explosions and fire? Can you do a Portal 2 stream? Maybe I will. Maybe I will do a Portal 2 stream. Okay, so that is present catcher. Let's do, we got more time. I told you we'd do double stream today. So let's now that we got a game working here, let's like spiffy it up. Okay. Let's spiffy it up. Let's do a couple things. Let's add a timer so it doesn't go on forever. Let's add a title screen. So the first thing we're gonna do, let's add a title screen. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the same block combination to all these here. When green flag click, we're going to just do hide. Okay. Let's put that on this guy. Let's put that on this guy. So that way all of these toys start, all of these things start hidden. Okay, and when we click start, see, nothing. Oh, hey. When green flag click, hide. Oh, that's because I have show right here. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, so we want to break this when green flag clicks, just start game immediately. Okay? And what we're going to do is we are going to just get rid of this broadcast start game. Now there's nothing to start our game. You see, we just got this blank area now. We need something to start the game. So, what we're going to do is let's do, we can even hide the variable score. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a title screen. Okay. So let's paint a new sprite. And this is going to take up the whole screen. Okay. So let's grab a nice orange color. And the outline can be even more orange, kind of a redder orange. And it can be pretty thick, 10. Okay, we're going to just make a brick that goes across the whole screen here. And you just want to kind of center it so that it's equal. Okay. And we're going to say, so here we're going to do code. We're going to do when green flag clicked, which will be the start. We want you to, okay, first let's put you right in the middle, 0, 0. Okay. And when green flag clicked, okay, and we're going to do, show. All right. And then we're going to say when this sprite is clicked, now we're going to start the game. Broadcast start game. So now let's paint on this our introduction. We're going to just call it present catcher. Did anyone beat 60? I blocked that guy. I mean, I put him in timeout. So it wasn't that guy. Present catcher. Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, I don't know what to do with all the griefing. I feel like it's almost like a losing battle. And the silly thing is that I don't really even understand it. It's like, why would you do it? I don't get it. Like, it just seems like if that is what you're doing, you're just kind of like a sad person. Okay, so then we got present catcher. Start. Okay, and then we can do by captain. There we go. All right, so now we got present catcher. So now when we click start, we got this present catcher start screen, and when it says when we click it, it broadcasts start game. Okay, but we want to do more than that. We want to hide this. So it'll hide and then it'll broadcast start game. Ready? So we click it and there we go. The game has started. But we want to, okay, so when I receive start game, show, when I receive start game, show, oh, what's going on here? There we go. When I receive start game, show, and then these are already showing. Okay, here we go. Go. There we go. See, check it out. Now we got a title screen. Oh. Working on a land claiming system in my own world would work like this. Yeah, I mean, the amount of like, I mean, the amount of like insanity that you can go to lock down Minecraft servers is nuts. First of all, I mean, I can't really run any kind of scripts or anything like that because it's not a local client, you know? Oh, we need the score to show up when we receive. Okay, when I receive start game, when I receive start game, we want to show score. Okay, here we go. Cool. We got, aw, okay, 10 points that time. Okay. Now let's make it even better. Okay, so good present. Let's add a bunch of costumes onto good present. Okay, we got these different trucks. Fine. Let's add some more. Let's add like this dinosaur. Let's add a hat. Let's add a baseball. Let's add a bear. Let's add, we need 3 more. What are some cool toys? Not a lot of toys on here. Oh, look at this party hat. That's kind of silly. That could be a toy. 2 more. A fish in a bag. Maybe you get a fish for the holidays, right? And then last one, a basketball. Always a good gift. Okay, so we got 10 gifts now. So what we can do is when you go back up to the top, let's do change costume, switch costume to, and then we'll just do pick a random 1 to 10. Same with down here to respawn it. Switch costume to pick a number 1 to 10. Now we're going to have different kinds of costumes. Oh, so the fish is super tiny. Why is it always the baseball? Something's wrong. Why is it always baseball? It's always baseball. Why? Why is it always baseball? Oh, there's truck. Now it's always truck. Oh, now it's a different truck. Was I just like totally randomly lucky when it like was the same baseball like 11 times in a row? I guess I was. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so we need to make this a little bit bigger, this present. The trucks are too big, but all the other presents are too small. So let's do 50% on the size of the presents. Oh, dinosaur's huge. I'm just trying to like get these out of the way so we can see them all. Baseball's better sized. All right, we're just gonna have to kind of, I bet you, so trucks, dinosaur, I bet you bear has to be resized too. So let's go into our costumes and resize them real quick. We're just gonna select all. We're just going to make them smaller. Put them back in the center. Select all, make it smaller, back in the center. Select all, make it smaller, even smaller, back in the center. Dinosaur, too big. You get small. Back in the center. I bet bear is gonna be, yep, bear is gonna be way too big. Come on, bear, let's get small. Back in the center. Okay, and fish maybe could be a little bit bigger even. Okay. Now, yeah, we got better sized presents now. Okay, cool. This game is not that hard. We need to figure out a way of making this game harder. Oh, I got hit. I say that. Towie is one of my favorite plugins. Create nations, build towns, and rules people, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the best I can say is that I think we're going to have a new rule where, like, if you catch someone griefing, then you can report them to me, and I will put them on visitor status, and they can write me an email and explain why that might have happened. Easy to have Bedrock plays in Java servers. We play servers like that. You have a Java plugins. Yeah, but what I really don't want to do is run my own server. I've done that before, but it's just not something that I'm really super excited about doing. Okay. So we got that. Now what we need is a game over screen. Oh, actually we want to have a timer, right? So let's do a timer. Variables. I've never actually worked with timer. Is there time? Yeah, like right there, timer. What is timer and how do I use it? Reset timer. Days since 2000. Not really sure. All right, I'm always just a fan of making my own timers, so we're just gonna call this time. The variable's gonna be called time, and it's gonna go over here, and it's gonna start off as hidden, and when you click show, it's going to pop up, and time is going to be set time to how long should you play the game? 30 seconds. Okay, when you start the game, forever wait 1 second. Forever, and then change variable time to -1. So every it's going to tick, and then we're going to have an if, and we're going to say if if our time equals 0, then we're going to fire off broadcast game over. Okay. There we go. And we got time. I lost immediately because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, here we go. We got time ticking down now. Whew, that was close. I feel like we should have... Okay, I feel like 10 points is too much. So let's go to... Let's change score by 5. So that's a little bit better. Okay. We're almost done with our game here, guys. Yeah, it's more than just being an operator. You have to like actually install the server and the plugins you want. How many years have I been using Scratch? Pretty much since Scratch first came out, whenever that was. Very long time. When did Scratch come out? When did Scratch come out? 2007. So, it was, yeah, I started using, I mean, I was teaching, it wasn't that early, but it was around 2010. So about 10 years. 10 years now. What is this? Oh, yes, hide. Okay, so let's do a game over screen. Okay. And we're going to do the game over screen very similar to the way we did the title screen. So this is going to be called title screen. And now let's duplicate it. And we'll rename this game over screen. Okay, now let's paint this to be a little different. We're going to just call this game over. Put that in the middle. And we can delete this whole thing. Delete. Delete. And what we'll do is we are going to create a variable. So we want your score to show up here at the bottom, right? So let's add a, we'll just say your, 2 orange, red. Okay, so your score. And what we'll do is we'll put that right in the middle. Okay, now what we want to do is have a big your score right underneath here. So what we'll do is we need to make a, we're going to make an invisible variable. This will be the last thing we do today. And we'll be pretty much done after that. So let's go to variables, and we're going to make a variable called final score, okay? And final score is going to just always be equal. So under when green flag click, we're going to do a forever. And we're going to do set final score to whatever your score is. So final score is just going to always be equal to your score. Okay. And final score is going to start off hidden. We're going to put it right down here, and we're going to turn it to the large readout. We'll put it right there. And why did that move? So, okay, hold on. 0, 0. Okay, cool. Your score is going to go right there. And so, game over. When I receive game over, when I receive game over, where did we have, we had some other game over. Oh, here's stop all. So we'll just get rid of this stop all. Okay. And it's going to be under call too, right? Yep. Get rid of that stop all. Okay, so now we'll have stop all over here. When I receive game over, when I receive game over, we're going to do this is just the backdrop. So we'll do, okay, let's put, I guess we'll put this all under the game over screen. So when that makes sense, right? Sorry, guys. When I receive game over, we're going to show this screen start hidden, show the screen, show variable, final score, and then stop all. Okay, let's give it a run. Oh, this is supposed to be hidden. I guess I didn't set it. Okay, so we're going to change, we're going to hide variable, final score. Okay, here we go. I think we are done. Why is Cole's speed being shown? Why is Cole's speed being shown somewhere? Show variable score. Set variable score. Hide variable. Where? Why? Why? Just go away. Okay, it must have just been a click error. Okay, so now we got score going on here. We can get points. And if I get a game over, game over. Okay, we just need to hide. Let's do hide variable score, hide variable, hide time. Okay, cool. So there we go. We got time ticking down. We got score ticking up. If we game over by getting a present in the wrong box, we got a game over, and there's your score. Cool, right? Cap, please do a Portal 2 stream. We will see, man. I know Ryer's a big fan of Portal 2. Guys, I think our game is done. Let me share it with you in the chat. Grab the copy. All right, boys and girls, check the chat. There's our present catcher app. Okay. Unravel is a great game. I haven't heard of Unravel. I just started, so I finished Subnautica and I started Outer Worlds. And it seems cool, but I just kind of was like, I might be a little like explorationed out. I just finished Subnautica and I was so into that now suddenly a whole new world to go fly around and explore, and I'm kind of like just a little burnt out of that genre, but I also want more of it, so it's kind of a strange place to be in. I'll check out Unravel, see what that's all about. Okay, guys, it is 2:11. We've had more than double stream today. I will see you tomorrow. So here's the thing. Tomorrow is our piano maker day, and I'm going to start maybe an hour early at 12 because I want to finish that piano before winter break. Okay? Cap, you should play Skyrim. I played 10 billion hours of Skyrim already. I will not be playing more Skyrim. I played that when it came out on 11/11/11. Also, Skyrim is not really a school appropriate stream, right? Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, it was like probably game of the decade, honestly. So, hi bye. So yeah, I'm going to be on at I'm going to just start early tomorrow. So you can check in early because you see how long it takes to make that piano. And I want to get all of the buttons working by the end of tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, no? All right. I'm sorry I'm late. Well, you are only an hour and 15 minutes late. We're actually finishing up. We're just talking for a little bit here. Skyrim is a little too violent. Skyrim is violent. It's very violent. It's about killing people with big axes and stabbing them with swords and lighting them on fire. It's a violent game. That is not a captain recommended game for students. Yeah, and dragons. It's got dragons too. Yeah, maybe I will play some Outer Wild. I just started it, and so maybe that's something that we can play. I've been thinking of starting a Twitch that is not school focused. So, not school focused. But the first thing that I want to do actually is do a comparative game. I got this game called Blaster Master Zero, which is a remake of one of my favorite video games when I was your age called Blaster Master. And I was thinking of playing them side by side so that we can see what 35 years has done to the video game industry, Yes, start Twitch will be fun. Okay, I'll figure that out. All right, guys. Catch you later on the flippy side. See you tomorrow, bright and early.